Hello, wonderful and beautiful investors. This is Oma ID Real Estate, and as you can see, I'll be taking you on a road tour or a virtual inspection for you all that are unable to come for physical inspection. Now, this is Epe T Junction. You could see the fish statue, and from Epe T Junction, we'll be taking our right turn. Yeah, we'll be taking the right turn, and this direction you're currently seeing is this route you're seeing is the Epe town. The route opposite the direction we're on, that's the road opposite direction we're on, is K2 Epe, but we're taking the Epe town because I would like to show you all the beautiful landmarks we have here in Epe. But before I go on, this is a virtual inspection video for many people who are unable to come for physical allocation for one reason or the other, for some of our investors who are not in the country or currently not in Nigeria, and for those investors who are in Nigeria but their work and busy schedule may not permit them to come. All right, so this is Epe town, and one beautiful thing you would see the moment you come to Epe is the road. Epe has the best road in Lagos State, and that is the truth. Also, you can get banks here. There are lots and lots of commercial banks. There are filling stations from your left to right. While I was talking, we passed the GT Bank and some other filling station. I always advise investors who would want to, invest in a particular property to come for inspection. I don't want a situation whereby you buy. I have a couple of investors who have actually gotten their land because of the trust they got their land without even coming for inspection, without even sending a representative. But nevertheless, I would really appreciate it if you come for inspection. The reason is because so that you would really understand where exactly you are investing in. Most times in our videos, we just post a particular estate and you get to see the estate and it's all looking good, beautiful, but really do not have a full knowledge of where exactly you are investing in. So this is Ayutoro Market. We have just got into Ayutoro. You could see that there are many banks here. All the commercial banks are here. So this is Ayutoro Market. This is one of Ekpe's major or main markets. And coming from Epe T Junction, you could see the fish statue there. Epe is actually known for fishing, and they're good with that. And that is one of like their major profession. So because of that, they have a fish market where you can get fresh fish, and they're very affordable. It's just to your right. The video may not do too much justice, but it's just to your right where you saw that I think a silver Sienna or a silver car passed. So that's it. And we took the left turn. We took the left turn from the bus stop and we're heading towards Augustine University bus stop. So this is also going to help you to, locate these places to be able to, especially when you plan to come on your own, and for those who have already bought as well. So this video is a virtual inspection for investors who are yet to buy and the ones that have already bought, in Ekpe, especially within Igonla axis, Tomoba axis, and so on. So you get to see, where you've gotten your land, and on your own you can, through this video, locate your land very easy. I will try my best not to tamper with this video so that it will be really very easy for you to see all the landmarks and locate your property. So like I said, we took our left turn from the Ayutoro market, you understand, and moving back from when we got to T Junction. From the T Junction, we took the right turn towards Epe town, and we drove all the way down to Ayutoro Market. So you could see that it is very easy to locate. So from Ayutoro Market, we took our left turn and we're driving straight. It's just a straight drive now to where we have Augustine University, or to Augustine University bus stop, where we would continue the journey. So the truth is, a lot of people would say that Ekpe is far, especially where we have estates and all of that. Truthfully, I would not say that Ekpe is not far, and this video would be about 45 minute video thereabout. And of course, for that time, you could say that Ekpe is far from, wherever you're coming from. But there is something that I would like to outline, I would like to point out, and it is, there is nothing like a place is far when you're thinking to invest, especially in a place or in an environment where appreciation is very fast, development is very fast, and you're going to get a good amount of return on investment. You don't want to consider distance. I'm sure you know that during the time Victoria Island, or let me go further to say during the time Lekki Aja was selling, many people said these areas were far, especially people coming from the mainland, coming from Apapa. A lot of people complained of how far those places were. But right now, I'm sure a lot of us have regrets. Some of us who were unable to, who had the opportunity to key into places like Lekki, VI, places like Aja, VGC. We have our regrets now because we're unable to. Currently, a plot of land around there is a lot. Some sell per square meter, and for those who are selling 500 square meter straight, they're selling for a huge amount of money, like in millions. you know and come to think of it, Ekpe is somewhere that, apart from the normal development road, good road network and all of that, there are many other things coming up here. The airport, the international airport, is from Ibejuleki down to Ekpe. And of course, when you have an airport close to a particular environment, or in an environment, that place would appreciate really fast, like really fast. I'm sure you know about that. And that's not all. You have the deep sea port, which is all the way down at Ibejuleki. And from Ibejuleki down to Epe is not even a distance. It is not a distance at all. So many things are actually happening in this axis from Bajuleki down here. As a matter of fact, Epe is the best location to have, properties, especially when you're looking to invest into building of residential structures and, you know, related structures like that, hostels, because truthfully, there are so many institutions here in Ekpe. And for anybody who is thinking investment, who is thinking, to towards investing and getting a good return on investment, in the future, would think about building, supermarkets, hostels and all of that, because when you have an institution in a particular environment, you know that that place is actually open for fast development. And come on, Epe has about over three institutions. So far so good. Epe has LASU, Epe has Yabatek, Epe has Augustine University. There are many other secondary schools. There are boarding schools. They have in Bonla Model College, and I'm sure these people would need hostels, and all of these things can you can actually have all of these things in place here, right here in Ekpe. Also, businesses are, you know, starting up around Ipejuleki. I talked about the deep sea port. This is Lasso. We just passed Lasso. I'm sure you saw that. So we just passed Lasso and we're heading towards Augusta University bus stop. Yaba College of Technology is actually in front. And because we'll be diverting, we'll be taking a right turn towards Augusta University bus stop, we may not be able to, see Tech because it's in front. But I'll make sure to put the video, right here, so you could also see that there is a school here in Epe. That's the Epe campus, Yaba Tech Epe campus. Okay, so a lot of things are happening all the way from Bejuleki and moving down here. Businesses are springing up. I talked about the deep sea port. I talked about the refineries, which is aside from the international airport that has already been approved. Many other things. There is a Laro City. Laro City would have, industries in it, commercial structures as well, and as well as residential structures, but majorly industries. All these places I'm talking about, they're very close to Ekpe, and if you're thinking investment, you're thinking of, building a housing estate or a mini estate where you can, have all of these people, maybe they are workers, people who would want to, rent apartments or, um, um, buy homes in the future just to be close to work because Ikpejuleki is going to be really congested and most people may likely not want to live there. So we're close to August University bus stop. You can see the big banner, boldly written August University, Ilara Ekpe, Lagos. Now taking the right turn, and just immediately we take this right turn, you can see a fence to your left. That is Michael Otedola's housing estate. We're heading towards the entrance. That is Michael Otedola's housing estate. His mom still lives here, you know. So this is the entrance of Michael Otedola's housing estate, and we are on Ilara Road. Remember, from Ayetoro, we took the left turn and we headed towards Augusta University bus stop. You can also call it Iragushi, but just for you to always remember, you can as well call it Augustine University bus stop. So from Ayetoro, you can, if you're driving, just drive straight down to where you have that big, banner boldly written, Augustine University bus stop. Now we're on Ilara Road, and trust me, smart investors, every land you see on this road is completely sold out. Every land you see on this road is completely sold out. As a matter of fact, a plot of land here, the value of land here on this road we're on right now is going for 15 million naira. A plot of land on this road is going for 15 million naira. The least you'll get is about 13 to 12 million naira. But trust me, everything here on this road is completely, bought by investors who had foresight and, took advantage of the opportunity of when it sold for 100,000, when it sold for 200,000, when it sold for 300,000, when it sold for 500,000, when it sold for 600,000, and to some others when it sold for 1 million naira, when it sold for 2 million naira, as the case may be. So we're heading towards Ilara, where we have Augusta University. So we're going to take our right turn. We're very close, so don't forget, from Ayutoro Market we took a left and we drove straight down to Augusta University bus stop. Now we're taking the right turn. I would explain the landmark here. From the bus stop, the Augusta University bus stop, we drove straight down and you could see that there are lots of banners, and you can see that they also have like a small banner of Augusta University, boldly written on it. And so we took the right turn. We were on Ilara Road still, and Augusta University is very, very, very close to where we are right now. You get to see the university, you know. So smart investors take advantage of the opportunity to buy as much as you can, as much as you can afford, because you don't want to be part of those people who would say, and I was aware, or I saw, you know, these things on YouTube, I saw, these things on Instagram, I saw these things on the internet, and I did not take action. Now, this is Augusta University. This university happens to be one of the most universities in Lagos State. It is actually very expensive. Augusta University is a Catholic university, and this university is actually one of those structures that has been here for many years. Even before Epe, was open for investment, real estate investment, and all. So these people, they have a large amount of land. We may not be able to see their fence because the grass has actually covered it. But if you look closely, you may be able to see that their fence is still going. They got a large amount of land. I'm guessing they have other labs to build in the future or now. They have hostels to build as well, and all of that. So I'm sure you can see estates around. This place is actually the GRA of Ekpe, where you can foresee Lekki, places like Lekki, places like, VI, places like Ikoyi, and one beautiful thing I like about Ekpe is Ekpe topography is very sweet, very nice. Ekpe has dry land, and most of all our estates um, are on a dry land. So there are estates around. You can see their fences, you can see their gates, house, you can see, their banners and all of that. A plot of land around here is currently selling for 10 million. The least you would get, if at all you would get, because most of all these estates around here are currently sold out. You can see several estates. Most of all these estates are currently sold out. The least you would get around here is about 8 million naira. You can still see a plot of land around here for 10 million, for 12 million, for 15 million naira. Smart investors, every day investors come down here to ensure that they are not left out. I am making this video for many people who may not have the opportunity to come down here, or who may not have somebody they can send as a representative to come down to Epe to have their own physical inspection. So I do not want a situation whereby people make excuses like, the reason why I could not invest was because I was unable to go and see the place, go for inspection, inspect what that place looks like, know if it's a good deal for me, know if it's a good environment to invest and all. And that is the essence of this video. So smart investors, take your time. This might, seem very long. Just take your time and, inspect this place, inspect this, you know, environment, because it is very important. You know, as much as I want you all to be here physically to, have a feel of what this place looks like, um, I would appreciate that you take your time, because you may not have an opportunity to come here physically. You take your time to, watch the video. So we've left Ilara and we've headed to Igbonla. This is Igbonla. Our estates are in Igbonla, our estates are in Igbonla. So this is Igbonla. You can see that development is really happening here. Is really happening here. I can tell you that as at 2 years ago, or barely 2 years ago, this place was really deserted. I mean, there was no structure, nothing, nothing at all. When I mean nothing, there was absolutely nothing, but you could see the amount of estates that are here and are currently sold out. Like I said, the plot of land around here is about 10, 11, 12, 13 to 15 million naira, depending on where you're buying. So take advantage of the opportunity. We are heading to our estates. Some of our estates are selling for as low as 2.2 million naira, all inclusive without any extra charge. And some of our estates are selling for as low as 1.7 million naira, all inclusive. We have commercial plots that is currently selling for 3 million naira, with the documentation and everything should be 3.9. This is an opportunity to buy as many plots as you can afford to, as many plots within your capacity. A lot of things are springing up here. Development has started. Development is fast, ongoing here in this axis. So you don't want to miss out on the opportunity to buy land and at an affordable price. You don't want to wait till it's expensive. Someone said something. I took someone for inspection, and while he came here, he was like, he saw a particular estate that is currently sold, and he was like, "Did you know that I was here when this place sold for 600,000 on this road?" And currently, that place sold out for um 6 million. Currently, the value of that place now is about 9 million naira. And this person was opportuned to buy for 600,000 nairas at that time. But he said that he didn't want to buy because the place was all bushy and not yet developed. Now, there is a fence here. This is Ibola Model College. We're taking the left turn. This is still Igbonla. There is a model college. By the right, you can see a fence. That is the Igbonla Model College. It is all boys school. It is a boarding school. So we have an estate that is just very close to the road, not far from this road we just got in from, and that is Lush Luxury Phase 1. Lush Luxury Phase 1 is in Lagos State. It is in Agodo, Lagos State, and we also have many other estates. Now I'm going to say this, and for some people who may not have an idea, because the truth is, Epe shares boundary with Lagos and Ogun states. And that is something I would also want you to be aware of. And I'm going to show you our estates that are in Lagos and the ones that are in the boundary of Ogun State. Nevertheless, development is happening all the way down to those places, because if it wasn't so, then we wouldn't have invested in places, like those environment, like those areas. And when I mean a boundary between Ogun State and Lagos, I mean just a few steps. What I mean is a few steps from Lagos State to the boundary of Ogun State, a few steps from the boundary of Ogun State to Lagos State. So it's just a few steps. It's not like you're going to take, as a matter of fact, it is on a particular straight road. Like this straight road you can see now, it is on a particular straight road. So, but we'll be going first to Lush Luxury Estate Phase 1, and that is currently selling for 1.5 million naira, with all the charges inclusive, 2.2 million. That is your developmental fee, your documentation fee, and your allocation fee plus the land price. Everything amounts to 2.2 million. So 700,000 for the ancillary fees and 1.5 million naira for the price of land, making the total of 2.2 million naira. Come on. You make that payment immediately, you're getting your allocation immediately. We're not the kind of real estate company that would, give you another 6 months or another 1 year for you to get your allocation. Now, we've gotten to a T junction and we'll be taking our right. We'll still come back to this straight road, but like I said, we want to visit Lush Luxury Estate Phase 1. So we'll be taking our right. Note, I have not tampered with this video in terms of increasing the speed. We have been taking the normal speed that we drove with. So take note of the time, take note of how long it took us, and all of that. And remember, like I said, distance should not be a reason why you would not invest in a place where development is fast, appreciation is really high. So you don't want to, consider the distance. I said also that people who missed out on Lekki, who missed out on Aja, who missed out on VGC, who missed out on VIN, who missed out on Ikoyi, complained about how far that place was, and currently, I'm sure some of them are currently renting apartments in these places, you know, renting apartments with the money, the same amount they would have used, to invest in this estate. So there was a bad road there. I just had to stop the video for us to pass. But because we cannot continue further with the car, we had to, you know, park the bus so we can walk. We are walking towards. You can see that there's so many estates around here. So many estates, and all of them are sold out, or I say most of them are currently sold out. Now, the worth of land around here is currently selling for 4 million, 3 million naira, and that is excluding the ancillary fees. That is excluding the ancillary fees. So we are actually selling for very affordable prices because we want a situation whereby everybody gets to subscribe to you know amazing estates. Everybody gets to own a piece of this beautiful estate. It's a win-win for everyone. We're not here to extort anybody. We're not here to take advantage of anybody's money or anything like that. We are here to make sure that your investment is secured and you get a good buy. So there was also a bad spot there. I had to cut and pass it so that we can cross over to where we have our estate. So this is the road is that leads to Lush Luxury Estates. Lush Luxury Estates is 2.2 million naira, all inclusive, no extra charge, nothing added to it. Nothing added to it. So this particular estate is actually closer to the road, is actually closer to the main road. So if you're looking to buy, in a place where it's not too far from the road, this is one estate that you should be looking to invest in. Already you can see that we have the gatehouse. One thing about um, Lush properties is that we develop our properties. We don't just buy, acquire land and leave it like that. No, 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 we don't do that. We try as much as we can to secure our investors' investment, and the best way to do that is to develop the property. You can see the perimeter fence is about 60% done. The gatehouse already is installed, and check out, it has been raining here for God knows how long. It rains here every day. You can see how wet the ground is. It means it rained today. So heading back to, I showed you a straight road before we took the right turn to Lush Luxury. Now we're heading back to that straight road, and this is Igbonla Road as well. This is also Igbonla Road. From that roundabout that we drove in straight, this is the road, Igbonla Road. So we came out all the way from Lush Luxury Phase 1, and we're heading towards Igbonla Road. Now you can see that there are estates here. Investors are trooping in here every day, ensuring that they are not missing out on this opportunity to buy land at an affordable price. Estates are everywhere. On this road, there are actually about 80 estates from different real estate companies. You can see some of them on the road. You can see there's some on the streets. You can see the banners. You can see the gatehouse. So this place is amazing. This place is amazing. Topography is good. The land is dry, even with the rain, even with everything. You can see that the land is dry. We just have some potholes that have, you know, there are stored water in, these potholes. But aside that, the road is actually, good, and you can see how wide it is. When you see a road like this, you prospect you look at the future. You see what you're going to be getting on this particular road is actually wide. So it's not a situation whereby in the future you're going to, have a very narrow road with so many estate gates, you know blocking the main, road. That's not it. So beside this house you're seeing here, there is actually a building here, and someone is currently living. This person, there is no electricity here, so but this person uses the solar panel. So this is the fence of the person, and this is our fence. I'm sure by now you would be able to recognize our fencing, our perimeter fence. So this is Lush Luxury Phase 2. We won't be stopping here. We're passing here. The residential plot is currently sold out, but the commercial plot is still available, and it is currently selling for 3 million naira. And with your ancillary fees, everything put together is about 3.9 million naira. We have many other estates that are sold out on this road, currently sold out. We have the Lush Gardens Phase 1 that is sold out on this road. You'll be seeing it now. We have so many other estates, even on the road that leads to Lush Luxury Phase 1, the one we saw initially. We have about three estates on that road that are currently sold out, And on this road as well, we have about three estates as well that are currently sold out. When I mean sold out, fully subscribed, allocated. One thing about our estate is that it is not sold out if we have not allocated. So we have fully allocated to people who have bought from that estate, made full payment, they've gotten their allocation, and we've completely allocated everybody. So now this is the estate. This is Lush Gardens Phase 1. This is also one of our estates, one of our first estates, you know. So this is Lush Gardens Phase 1, and it is currently sold out. I told you that on this road we have like lots, lots of estates springing up, developed estates springing up to your left, to your right, and of course, by looking at this place, you know that this place is the happening town. This place is the main, the cocoa, you understand? So take advantage of the opportunity now. The plot of land here is very affordable, still very affordable. The status on this property is freehold, and it means It is free from government acquisition. It is free for residential use. It is free for you to use it and build residential structures, to build commercial structures. The government doesn't have any interest in this place. You're also going to be getting the documents. Here is a registered survey and deed of assignment. The C of O is currently in process, and when that comes out, of course, the price of land would immediately go high, go up, So you have a register survey here and deed of assignment. So as soon as you make your full payment, you'll be allocated. So aside the outright payment, we have flexible payment plan whereby you can spread your balance, your payment rather, within 3 months. You can spread your payment within 6 months. You can spread your payment within um, 12 months. Now, I would explain all these payment plans and duration. For the 3 months, you get to pay without an extra charge, meaning without an interest on the land, cost of land. But from 6 month payment plan, there is an interest on the cost of land. 12 months, there is an interest on the cost of land. So for the 3 months, let's say you buy a plot of land for 1.5 million and you want to spread your payment within 3 months. You make an initial deposit of 300,000, and for the next 3 months um you would be paying, I think you have 300,000, you have 1.2. So the 1.2 will be divided by 3. The 1.2 will be divided by 3. Like, I'm thinking that's like 400,000. 400, yeah, 400. So for the remaining 3 months, you'll be paying 400, 400, 400,000. You get, and then you now have extra 3 months to pay the 700,000 ancillary fees. You understand? So that is how it is. But then for the 6 month, it comes with an interest. For the 12 month, it comes with an interest as well. And you can also make your outright payments as well and get your allocation immediately. One thing about Lost City Homes is that we don't delay on our allocation. We had allocation in December 2022. We had another allocation in March, and currently um, we have an allocation coming up on the 28th of April 2023. 28th of April 2023. So we are very fast with allocating. We try as much as we can not to keep, you know, our clients waiting. We don't delay clients and we don't deprive them from getting allocation, from getting their allocation. And that is because once you make your full payment, it is only natural that you get allocated immediately. And that is something that we do not deprive our investors from. So once you make a full payment, you get allocated immediately. Now we're heading to two of our estates. We're currently in Tomoba. This is Tomoba Egboye, and we're heading towards our estates. I told you that we have about 3 estates on this road that are currently sold out. I showed you one, and that is Lush Gardens Phase 1. We are heading to Lush Gardens Phase 2 and Lush Gardens Phase 3. So these estates are currently sold out. I mean, fully subscribed. So when I say sold out, I mean fully subscribed, fully allocated to people who bought from this estate. Yes. So that is what it means when I say sold out. So you cannot, an estate cannot be sold out if it has not been fully allocated to clients or to investors that have, bought from the particular estate. So to the right, we have Lush Gardens Phase 4, and to the left, we have Lush Gardens Phase 3, and to the left, we have Lush Gardens Phase 2. So this is Lush Gardens Phase 3 by the right, and Lush Gardens Phase 2 on our left, and they are sold out. Currently sold out. So we're heading towards Okenla. You can see that there is electricity here. This is still Tomoba. We are still in Tomoba. So this electricity starts from Tomoba all the way to Okenla, where we have Lush Gardens Phase 4. Remember, smart investors, um, Oma is always known for transparency. We do not do things, we don't say this place is this and then it turns out to be that. You understand? I told you that there's some of our estates currently selling that are in Lagos, and we have some of them that are in the boundary of Ogun State, down Ogun State boundary. So we're currently heading to one of our estates, which is Lush Gardens Phase 4. And Lush Gardens Phase 4 is on the boundary of Ogun State. And what I mean is just a few steps from Lagos to Ogun. This simply means that on your survey, you're going to be getting Ogun State on it. But nevertheless, I said earlier, development is happening everywhere. You can see lots of estates springing up, and that is because this place is an amazing strategic location for fast development. This is Okenla. We're currently in Okenla. Like I said, the electricity starts from Tomoba all the way down to Okenla. So I'll be showing you where Lush Gardens Phase 4 starts from. So we have the signboard here. This is Lush Gardens Phase 4. This is the signboard. This is our fence. So the fence starts from that way. It even extends to the street. So this is potentially our biggest estate. This is potentially our biggest estate. It's going to have 3 gate houses, and there'll be one on that side, on that street we slow down at, and there is currently one on this road. That is the main gatehouse, and there'll be another one, at the back of the estate. So potentially 3 gatehouse. So we're heading to um the main gatehouse of Lush Gardens Phase 4. One beautiful thing about all our estates is that we develop all our estates. In fact, we're very fast at developing our estates. We don't buy and leave our estate like that. We develop. We're currently working on this estate. This estate was launched in August, on the 17th of August. And take a look at what we have here. You know, perimeter fence is about 80% done. The gatehouse already is in place. There's electricity here. And guess what, smart investors? A bungalow is currently being built in this amazing estate. My phone went off during this inspection. I was trying to, get into the estate, but by looking at the entrance, the walkways are being done. The walkways are being done. We're actually heading back because I was trying to charge. I was using the bus charger to charge. It was about 1%. I couldn't bring it out. So uh this is Lost Gardens Phase 4. This particular estate is currently selling for 1 million naira, 1.7 million naira in total. That is 1 million naira for the land, um 700,000 naira for ancillary fees, and making everything 1.7 million naira in total. No extra fee, no extra charges. So, smart investors, I hope you enjoyed this virtual inspection. We're actually heading back. Like I said, this is an opportunity to own as many plots as you can afford within your capacity. Call us on the lines you see on your screen. send us a message. You can reach me on my WhatsApp line. The numbers will be displayed on the screen. Take advantage of the opportunity to buy a plot or more. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video till the end. If you did, it means you're really interested in investing and creating generational wealth. We look forward to hearing from you. Make sure to send us a message or call us. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Stay safe and invest wisely. Bye bye.